Chat, what up? Welcome in. There we go. All right. I turned the heater off. We're good. There we go. There's some people. Chat, what up? What up? The OG break. Chat, welcome in. I'm going to give it like 2 more minutes and we're going to get started tonight. And we'll get rolling. Because we got game 7 at 7 tonight. I got something for you. What are you talking about, AG? Yeah, it is AG. Text me. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh my goodness. We're big enough screen. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome, AG. Oh, that's hilarious. It's close enough to a Thunder jersey. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm sweating. I've been watching. I rewatched Game 7 of the Cavs Warriors. I rewatched a mini movie of Thunder Heat when they were in the finals in 2012. Oh, I am nervous to say that's an understatement. That is awesome. I'll be sending that in the Discord tonight if we win. First box tonight, SC24 baseball crew. Guest team for the first rookie. Easy peasy. All right. Empty. See what we got. Mets, Red Sox. Michael Harris on top. Austin Martin for the Twins. Zach Geloff, good one, A's. Luis Robert. Shane McCallahan. Jazz Chisholm. Nolan Arenado. And a Roger Hornsby. Why are my soft sleeves upside down? Why are they all upside down? What happened? I'm watching every minute of the 2-hour pregame show. The only thing that was on for sports today was like golf, which wasn't a big tournament, so I didn't really pay much attention to that. And in the College World Series. And I probably the lowest sport on my totem pole that I would watch that's men's sports would be college baseball. Aaron Nola, Dylan Cease, Mason Wynn, Cards, Glasnow, Adley. Here's a Mookie for the Dodgers. I like those little die cuts. Strider on the red, Stan Musial. I always get his last name wrong. The manager getting run. What are you talking about? What happened? Yeah, it's a low month for sports. Like this is October's always the best almost in my opinion. I think October's when you beginning of football, NBA kicks off, your postseason baseball. It's great. Right now, all we'll have is baseball after tonight. I'm trying to think if there's any other sports. Eloy Jimenez, if you like the WNBA, I know that's kind of blowing up. I think they're running right now. Nolan Gorman. Yamamoto, Dodgers. Ryan Mountcastle. Ooh, took two. Ozzy. We have the actually after next week, because we have the NBA draft next week. I love the NBA draft. Baby, nice silver and a Cole. Oh, we have two. Red Rook, Henry Davis, Pirates. There you go, Corn Dog, and a Cole Raggins. Oh, okay, I didn't see that. I started watching probably in about the 5th or 6th, and I was putting together. I was just kind of listening. I was putting together next Sunday's breaks. Next Sunday for baseball, we're doing dynamic duels. And I was trying to figure out a play for the dynamic duel card if it happens to have 2 teams on it, because that's worst case scenario. It'd be cool if it's 2 monsters, but the coin flip would be disgusting. So I'm trying to figure out a path around it where everybody wins. Paul Goldschmidt, Emmett Sheehan. Dodgers are cooking early. AG, Cedric Mullins, Bob Gibson, David Wright, Owen White for the Rangers on the auto. That's Mr. Ben Coker. Where are you going next week? Anywhere fun? DeGrom red. And a Wyatt Langford. Rangers finish off strong there. Is there a holiday next weekend? No. I don't think so. Ooh, that'll be fun. How are the beaches up there in the Northeast, AG and Bill? Oh, Zeus, I don't know if I said, yo, what up, brother? Blue Hyper's the giveaway on this one, chat. Got July 4th in 2 weeks, yep. And it falls on a Friday, which is a bummer. So I don't know if we'll have breaks that weekend. Did I say West Coast? East Coast. Like up Northeast. Are there good beaches at all? Like, I don't mean like a legit beach. Like swimming beach. Not necessarily like a rocky beach. Some are rocky. My dad always told me like it was just rocks, basically. Yeah, Bill's got it. Yeah, no, I kind of expected that. Does it beat Galveston? I don't know if you've ever seen the Galveston Beach. That's where Charles Barkley's joke always goes. Cape Cod. Chubb. Wilson. Juju. TJ. BTJ Jaguars. AJ Barner. Chris Bracewell. Blue Hyper. Mike Gesicki. Chris Jones. Cooper Kupp. Derwin. Jordan, good to see ya. LaFou, Cowboys. Jonathan Brooks. And A.J. Brown. Baseball Givey. What did we just rip? We just ripped. Oh, goodness. I couldn't remind. Let me see. Wasn't Pirates. Wasn't A's. It was before that card. Wasn't Baby. Rangers came at the end. Rangers came at the end here. It was Twins. That's what it was. Yeah, Twins. Zach Allen. Josh Allen. Back-to-back Allens. Jalen Ramsey. Raheem Mostert. Blue Hype. Bucky Irving for the Bucks. I like me some of the Bucks rookies. Jeff, there you are, brother. Max Melton and Xavier Worthy for Kansas City. Yeah, Twins was right. Yeah. Bucks silently had a great draft. And Bucky Irving stealing the starting job from Roddy White. I thought Roddy White was a solid RB1 in the NFL, and Bucky has just taken that role. Did the Bucks re-sign Mike and Godwin? I know they drafted a wide receiver. Did they get both of those guys back? Was it Luther Burden they drafted? I don't think it was Luther. It was somebody else. Stidham. He was a slept-on. It was a guy out of Ole Miss. It was Trey Harris, I think they drafted. Herbert. Zamir. Oh, Bears. Swifty on the rocket ship. A little short print action on the Swift. Next week's eBay break, he's going to be a rookie in. Not eBay, I'm sorry, Discord break. I got some 2020 football. And that's the year Swift was drafted. I forgot he was drafted. I was going through the checklist of it. Love these. Another Bucky. And I'm Lefouet. I need to learn how to say his name. I pull him way too much. But yeah, we'll have some 2020 football next week. It's just a fun draft class to collect. So many good quarterbacks out of that class. And wide receivers. Zay Flowers. Jonathan Allen. Brian Robinson. For the Jets, a little Malachi Corley. This always reminds me of the Tide Pod. Whenever they started doing these first year fresh, or whenever I started seeing for the first time, is when everybody was eating Tide Pods. So I would always make the joke about eating the card. Joke hit a couple times. Silver, Stephon Diggs. LeBeau again. And a ruck, a hora. Pulled his auto last night for the Falcons. I need to turn this TV down behind me. It's currently replaying another Game 7 of Warriors Cavs from 2016. Best pull to get. Give me a bump real quick. The last numbers of your years are cut off by my monitor. It doesn't show the bottom right-hand corner. It says 20-something. 2022, 24, 23, 22. It depends on the product. The best pull would have been Purdy. Probably still is Purdy. But a lot of the 2020 stuff that came out didn't have Brock Purdy in the set. Because he was the last pick of the draft. Whenever they printed, they didn't expect him to be anything. So they didn't put him in the cards. They didn't have a rookie card for him, an autograph. The next Discord break, it'll be 2020. So Jalen Hurts rookie year, Joe Burrow rookie year, Justin Herbert rookie year, Jonathan Taylor, CeeDee Lamb, Jordan Love. I literally just read all the 2020 rookies constantly today, and I've already forgot them. K. Dotton. It'll be on Discord on Sunday. LeBeau, Blue High, Javon Baker, and an Allen Lazard for the Jets. What would you guys rather have right now? If you could pick one rookie, Joe Burrow or Justin Herbert, who are you taking? I think it's pretty clear cut for me, but I'm curious what you guys think on it. I think I lean Burrow heavy. I think Burrow's a lot closer to Josh Allen and Patty Mahomes than people think. The Bengals don't want to pay anybody ever. Yes, team purple. Purple card, first one up. Is it purple or pink set of 2023? Am I blind? We're going to swap to first rookie, chat. I don't remember if 2023 has apparel that comes out of it. And every pack like 24 does. And it's not. Oh, it's blue. It's blue. I'm sorry. They don't advertise it. First blue card. Mets for the double dip. Jeff, good to see you, brother. Happy Sunday. Happy Game 7. AG, those photos are hilarious, man. I've done every superstition today I possibly can. I was running these breaks because game 6 was Thursday. We didn't fill these breaks. And I was like, I am running these breaks if I have to eat every team left on the board tonight. Because we didn't run them and we got smacked. Yandy. Little Adley for the O's. Great rookie. Clemens. Lowe. Soto. Hunter Brown. There it is. First blue. Astros. Masataka Yoshida. I think he's still out injured for the Red Sox. And a Paul Goldschmidt. Oh, it is the short print. Padres. Tatis and Soto. Little short print action right there. AG. Soto. Soto, by the way, might be the biggest idiot I've ever seen. That might be a hot take. Sorry if you're a Soto fan. That's pretty cool. No, 100%. 100%. I figured it was going to be a tough sell. That's just a part of it, though. What makes it a short print? Double-sided. I forgot the name of it. If RWD or... RWD's big on archives. He would be able to tell me what it is. But yeah, double-sided. It's got the Fernando Tatis on this side and the Juan Soto on that side. It's a little double-sided. I barely caught it. I was like, that does look a little different. I'm going to set this down real quick, though. Acuna. Blackman. Kirby. Stott. Josh Young. Hank Aaron. Eddie Matthews. Ozzie Smith on the blue. So there's a trend. Any night, and this probably been going on for almost all of 2024 and all of 2025. Any night that it's a rough time filling and it kind of, swimming in it, as you could say, we hit a monster. It's happened 90% of the time, I'd say. I wouldn't say 100%, but 90% of the time, the night we pulled the Bo Nix 101, football was struggling that night. Pull the Bo Nix 101. What was the other one we did? We hit a monster on. Obviously not the Anthony Richardson 101 Kaboom, because that was break 1300. O'Neal. 60% of the time. 60% of the time, it happens every time. Ty Cobb. Buster Posey. Matt Mervis. I love these little comic cards. They're pretty neat. Grayson Rodriguez. Matt McClain. Hey. There was another night we pulled an absolute dog of a card. And it was a tough night filling. I can't remember what it was. Oh, it was most recent one was Tribute. Not the Tribute last night, but the Tribute the week before. It was the last part of the third box where we had double autos left, and we ended up getting a bonus hit out of it. That was another recent time we did. We pulled, and the last card was the Chori. It was like the best third hobby of Tribute I've ever seen. That was a great night. Great pulls. Yeah, Jim Rice was out of archives. I've been scooping up a lot of archives. The autographs in it are really, really good. Really good. Sandberg. Amaya. Tris. Vargas. Got to watch him in person. He looks kind of chunky in that photo from what I remember him as. Moreno. Beat out of 5. B out of 5. Can't read it. Out of 50. We'll take that. Kirby Bucket. Raj. I need more soft sleeves. Hold on. Little Kirby Puckett out of 50 red. $18 out of 50. Beautiful. Manoa and a Will Smith. It seems more and more often they're using red as a lower numbered parallel. It used to be black, gold, and like a platinum for the 101 sometimes. And now all of a sudden, red in a lot of sets has gotten the out of 5. I don't mind it. I think red's a great color for a parallel. It really pops. Yeah, it does feel like that. Was out of 10. I'm thinking about grabbing some Gypsy Queen too. You guys have been talking about it a lot in the Discord. I've ripped it, I think, like once in my life. But it was right when I started baseball breaks, and that set's got a lot of random stuff in it. And I remember, like, I didn't know a single baseball player or anything, and I was so overwhelmed trying to figure out what I was opening and then convey it via voice. They got rid of a lot of really good sets in 2022. Panini and Topps. I don't know what happened. Our 2022 Gypsy Queen went away. 2022 Diamond Kings went away. 2022 Absolute went away. 2022 no, we had 2023 Chronicles. Just a lot of sets they stopped making. Casey Mins, Marcus Stroman, Freddie Freeman, Joe Mauer. That's pretty cool. Jimenez, Ian Happ, and Cade Cavilla for the Washington Nationals. I'm not sure why, because 2022 is a great class, and so was 23, so it wasn't like they couldn't keep printing. Yeah. I still miss short prints and parallels when it comes to Series 1. That's one major difference from Topps to Panini. Panini does more of like a parallel short print, like different colors, whereas Topps will do like a gold mirror, and it's like a super short print, but it's only on the back and like a different picture on the front. But it still looks like a base almost. That threw me for a loop when I started doing baseball breaks. I was like, how in the world am I supposed to know what I'm looking at here? A little dynamite. Here we go, chat. Best of luck. These are fun right here. All right. 1, 1, 2, 2. Alexa, give me a random number between 1 and 2.
Here's a number between 1 and 2. It's 2.
2. Chat, guess 2 teams. Guess 2 teams. Let's do 2 teams for the first player. If it's college or NIL in the first one, the giveaway will translate to the second card. If they're both college or NIL, whatever team gets the first wheel spin for the first card will be the giveaway. 2023 is the year here. Grab some top loaders real quick. Wow, I already went through a case. Holy cow. Jed, if you got your son Jed watching, he can also guess teams, by the way. However you guys want to do that. If he's watching. If not, he's just got the Saints coming his way. That's fine too. What we got? Hey! CJ Stroud for the Texans out of 50. Jimmy! If you guys Texans, you're a free pack winner. Texans free pack winner. So Jeff, is Jed a Saints fan, or is he just going for some other cards tonight? Jordan, let's go, brother. Great guess. Where are we at? Here's my sheet. And Zeus. Where are we at? Jordan's Chiefs. I'm looking on the baseball break. There we go. And then Zeus, you got in on what night was it this week? I got you down. All right. I got Zeus and Jordan down for some free packs right there. These are going to ship tomorrow, by the way, chat. So these will be in your package coming up. Little surprise instead of waiting until next week on this one. Pink. Bryce Young, 5 out of 5. The Nets super Super Bowl champion, Jeff. Jeff. That's sick. Yo. On the pink, 5 out of 5. Both rookie quarterbacks. Those are both 2023. Drew Brees auto. I respect it. My brother-in-law is a massive Drew Brees fan. They're a good change of pace, I think, Bill. I agree. They're so like they got freaking dinosaurs on them, right? Zeus is in the break, foreshadowing. Oh, one of my favorites right here, Chronicles. We have pulled Aaron Judge autographs from this, Bobby Witt autographs from this. Don't get me wrong, we have pulled some monsters that have been on redemptions that are been a little expired, which crushes. Guess the team. Let's do first numbered auto, whatever comes first. Numbered auto mem, whatever comes first. 2 teams again, 2 teams. Yeah, I don't know. Pterodactyl and then Stegosaurus? Right? 2022. Yeah, my brother-in-law is a massive Saints fan. Big Drew Brees. That Drew Brees is the reason he is a Saints fan. I don't know the story about why he became a Saints fan in Oklahoma, but he did. Same reason probably I became a Panthers fan. Man, that pink glitter's sharp. Beautiful hit, Carolina. No, I agree. I don't know why Panini hasn't made that move yet. They definitely need to. Topps has done it. Panini won't, which is dumb. Josiah Gray. Luis Gill, New York. What do we have here? Is there 2 here? No, it's just a sticker card. Mike Trout. Just a troll card. Polar bear. Another Mike Trout. Season ticket. John Helsley? Yeah, Strowman. Ooh, speaking of Duran. Obsidian rookie silver. The first box we did of this was FOTL, and we pulled a Aaron Judge gold autograph, and I'm not even exaggerating. It was, I want to say it was 1 day expired or like 1 week expired, and they didn't redeem it. Immediately they gave the guy points. That one hurt. Aaron Judge gold auto. I think it was gonna be to 50, which is still phenomenal. I think it was 1 day expired, and they didn't do anything. That one hurt. That one hurt because that was an absolute monster. Cal Raleigh. Pulled his Bowman first last night. O'Neal Cruz. Luke Williams. Seiya Seizuki. Love a good acetate. Ben, you got one there. O'Neal Cruz again. Jimmy. Woo! Kansas City. John Helsley for the Royals. Mr. Klump. He's at a game right now. Klump, there you are, brother. Nice auto. Nice auto. I love Contender Optic, man. I wish they would do a product that wasn't a one-pack hobby. Heasley. Thank you. Lindor. I personally, I've always talked about it. I'm a big sucker for the ticket style cards. I collected tickets as a kid. I think my ticket collection's somewhere around here. I have it down here in the thing. When they used to do actual ticket stubs. Contenders is one of my favorite sets because of that. And the Contenders Optic is. And when we first started Cam's Cards, we did NBA and NFL. And NBA was hot. And I bought a Contenders Optic 2022 hobby box and a Mosaic 2020 hobby box. We put them in a break. And it, to this day, is still the record for upside down we went on a box break. Like, it was a bloodbath. And so I've been scared to do Contenders Optic ever since. But, dude, it's such a good-looking card. It really is. Yeah, very. Like, it... Yeah. I plan on still doing it and trying to. I've downsized my inventory on NBA significantly. I don't want to not do it. But if it downtrends like a sport like football has over the offseason, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. But typically in the offseason, they trend down quite a bit. But also this draft class was not as exciting. And I'm hoping maybe with the tops getting the rights here in the fall, that will get some movement going. We'll see. We'll see. Juan Soto, but yeah, it's definitely going to be tougher. I'm not excited. You know, those are the thoughts I have 2 a.m. and I like, oh, in 2 months, I can be able to fill an NBA break? Glenn Otto. Oh, don't troll me like that. Duran. Cody Bellinger. Greg Deitman. Bobby on the silver Contenders Optic. Woo. That's sick. Reed Detmers out of 20 for the Angels. Anders. Our last one, there's a Key Brian Hayes. Bill, I thought you were like an NBA collector overall, like over NBA and MLB. That was you, right? Yeah, I know. Because I might be remembering wrong. A little, but mainly Celtics. Okay. Because when you first joined, you were like, I'm not getting in on NFL and MLB. I'm not doing it. I think that was you. I could be wrong. You see the Josh Harris bought that Jaden Daniels Black 101 for $500K? I did not. Which 101 was it? It was? I love that. And then you picked up the Patriots, and they've been on the biggest hot streak since that day. Even now, they've been quiet this week, but you've gotten all three or four Drake May autographs I've pulled. Phoenix, great product. Black Finite. Jaden Daniels Finite. Was it graded 10 by chance? Yeah, I think it was 3, and then the patch out of the sick, like the tricolored patch out of TC. I think is what I'm thinking of. $500K for Jaden Daniels 101. Prism. Yeah, probably a little over. The only way he sells it and makes money, I think, is if he makes the Super Bowl. Oh, in my opinion, always sell the rookies the rookie year, buy them back 3 years later. Unless it's a PC, unless it's your guy, then you keep it. But the rookie hype. We got 4 over here? No, we got 3. So that'll be 4. And we'll move that one over for 5. All right. Alexa, give me a random number between 1 and 2.
Here's a number between 1 and 2. It's 1.
1. I say that for big cards. Like Jaden Daniels. Everybody will move on to Arch Manning next year kind of thing. As the big rookie chasing. He'll kind of fall underneath the radar, and it's much more harder for him to become relevant unless he's winning Super Bowls. Guess a team for the first numbered card, chat. 2 teams. Other half, probably about one something. Let me look. I'm not sure I have enough in stock to do any more of it. Did I schedule it for Saturday? Be about 120. 101. Phoenix hobbies, or these have been great. These aren't even the hobby box. These are like just the H2s. I've almost tapped my toes in some hobbies. Two teams. We got a small crew tonight, so I'm trying to just get more free guesses out there. Appreciate you guys making it. I know it's early. These 5 o'clock ones are usually a little bit more quiet. Yeah, that 101 was sick. Phoenix is one of those sets I think can creep up there when it comes to tier level of products or sets that are, you know, released by Panini. In my opinion, it should be up there with Mosaic, Prism. Maybe not Prism, but like Mosaic, Phoenix, like the step below Prism and Optic. Tyreek Hill. Their patches are great. They have helmet patches in the set. Overall, it's phenomenal. And there's RPAs in the H2s as well this year, which is a banger. Najee. Christian Watson. DK. First number card. Green Bay Packers. Javon Bullard. That's going to be out of 200. And a Keelan Robinson. Prism's design is very just clean cut. It just holds value the best over time. And I don't understand why. Nico, Trayvon, Micah, Ramadre, Tajay. But it does seem as if the momentum is shifting towards Optic. How that's going to change whenever Topps gets the rights, I'm not sure. But it seems we're slowly moving towards a world where Optic is number 1 and Prism is 2. AJ, Eckler, and a Nealon. I enjoy the Deca because Deca you can get at a fair price point. Like, even below a fair price point, in my opinion, if you play it right. Levante David, Quay Walker. Whereas a Prism hobby, you're over 1,000 and then some. TJ, like I still have a sealed Prism box from this year that I just gave up on trying to sell. Jacoby Brissett, I'm just gonna hold it, and then when the football season starts, I'll post it on eBay probably. Jonathan Taylor, Nate Wiggins, Pandora, and a McKinney out of 125. Packers getting 2 there. I think my favorite set currently by Panini Optic hobby, I would say Origins. I'm probably leaning Origins right now. Packers box indeed, brother. It is. Origins is up there. I'm very frugal with how I spend. So I like bang for the buck products. Origins is a little pricey, but I think it's pretty fair for how good the cards look. Saquon, McKinney, Bosa, Optic Retail I think is a good one, or Optic International I would say is probably one or two. Is this an auto? It is for the Ravens, Nate Wiggins, Mr. AG. There we go. Luminance is up there pound for pound. By the way, that's going to be in the Sunday break coming up. I got Luminance and what was the other box I got? Oh, more Midnight. Because Midnight's probably my favorite Topps product right now. That's an absolute rip. Nate Wiggins to the podium. He's got a Pandora and the auto. Massage Parlor Assassin. Deshaun Watson out of 200 for the Brownies. And a Ryan Flournoy for the Cowboys. Luminance is really, really good. I wish they would release Luminance like a month and a half later and just make all the cards NFL. Or do a Luminance draft picks and a Luminance NFL set. Raj, good to see you, man. I have an Optic Edge 2 here I'm holding. Not through. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news. Recently, Optic H2s have been horrific. Select and Optic H2s have been. It feels like a money grab off the title of the product. Travis Kelce. That's what it feels like. I haven't seen this year's H2s though. Oh, okay, then yeah. If you got it cheap, then you're at a fair point. Douglas, they were releasing them at like a 400 or 500, I believe, for Select, and they came all the way down to like 180 for 2023. Then people are still having them on clearance. Duggar, Ingram, Drake London. Love the added Pandora instead of the Seismics, by the way. These look much, much, much cleaner. Oh, that's an absolute bargain. Holy cow. Holy smokes. Where did you get that? eBay? Late night auction? Bullard? At 135, that's a phenomenal rip in my opinion, with a very high ceiling. Very, very hard to hit that ceiling, but a great high ceiling. Actually, you know what? I might change it. I might change my favorite product. It might be Absolute Hobby. They don't have an H2. The Hobby, though, it's pretty pricey. But a Kaboom Chance, 3 autos, 2 mims, always have multiple patches. It's up there for me. That one's up there. That's a great deal. Baseball Crew, your next one up. First Bowman first. Absolute pound for pound. It's up there. Absolute Luminance. Optic International. If they made Optic Internationals with a chance at more autographs, I think that would be really high up there. My favorite Topps football product, Midnight, but pound for pound, I got to go Resurgence. They got a lot of legends in there for the base, but we've had great luck with the RPAs and the autographs. I didn't know they took them out in 23. I didn't know they added them back in 24. That's a great deal. Yeah, I don't know what the case size is on those or the odds, but 23 or 22, they got pretty uptight with how many kabooms they were putting out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alexa, give me a random number between 1 and 4.
Here's a number between 1 and 4. It's 1.
Number 1. There we go. First Bowman first, chat. First Bowman first. Guess 2 teams. 2 teams. Appreciate y'all making it out here early tonight. Anytime we use pound for pound in a convo. By the way, I have a game with my friends where anytime we can use pound for pound in a convo, we get a point. A combo, we get a point. Chandler, good to see you, dude. Happy Father's Day. 1 week late, but we're still celebrating it. Matt, good to see you. A's Mets. All right, here we go. Am I not reading it right? In a convo with each other, we get a point. I was not reading it right. Pound for pound. Reds. Reds are the giveaway winners. Braden Montgomery. Paul Skeens. Acuna. Love these. Jacob Wilson A's. Maddox. And Connor Griffin. And one more. Lopez for the Rangers. Chandler, I hope you've been doing well, brother. Hanging in there, living life, enjoying the summer. Hope the boys are doing well. AJ. Ooh, I see something purple. AG, free pack winner. Guessing the Reds. Brycino. Cobb Hightower at a 299. Beautiful. Tyler Locklear. Jacob Wilson. Dude, the A's are just like 2025. They've got everything going for them right now. I feel like I see them on ESPN more than I have in 5 years. I feel like I'm seeing them more out of product than I have in multiple years. Every day. Yep. I remember those days. Carson Bange. Reds on the reptile. Fiend. And a Quinn Matthews. Other than pitching. Fair. That's fair. Other than the pitching. What age group you got your boys playing in, Chandler? Cam Smith. Oh, by the way, Monday pre-orders for Topps Chrome are out on Topps website, chat. So if you guys like Topps Chrome, you want to pick a box up or something like that. I don't know how long they'll be up. I don't know if Topps Chrome really sells out fast on pre-orders for them, but just a heads up. Bo Bichette, Correa, Festa, Calaz. I have not seen that one yet. Hey, there's a pitcher. Not sure if he's the greatest, though, to Cruz for the Cubbies. Yeah, he should have some cap space, too, right? I don't think they really have anybody they're paying a decent contract. Like, like a Rafi or a superstar. Walcott, Lopez, Mookie, Trey Turner, Carson Williams. There you go. 3 prospect out of top 100. Javier Mogolion. Mogolon, sure. Romeo. And a Jang for the Dodgers. Red Sox could really use some pitching this offseason. I like the core that are putting together. They just need some pitching as well. And maybe Kyle Harrison fills that up. 7-9, just finished up with the Indian State Tournament. Are you doing, Roger as well, are you guys doing nationals at all? Is that still like a thing, or is it just like kind of just state and done? Horton, Castillo, won the whole dang thing. That's what's up. That's awesome, man. Ohtani, wow. Lee, oh, another number. That 299 or Elvis Martinez. Oh my. Hello. Chrome on the blue. Back-to-back numbers. Blake Walters. Payne. Great pack. Reds. Blue Jays. Depends on how they do. Fair. We played, one year we did the Dr. Pepper World Series. We were not a good enough team to be out. Like, we were a good team out of Oklahoma, but we weren't, Texas level. But it was a ton of fun. It was a lot of fun. But we got smacked around. I think we won 2 games. Kentucky, sweet. Gonzalez, Jack Penny, Job, Simeon, McGongle, nice one. Tigers, Walker Jenkins, coming up, Cruz, and a Clausen. Did we really? We were in the lead in like the 6th. I thought. Maybe we weren't. Lost the series too. That's a bummer. That. Oh, we were tied in the. Yeah, we were in the lead in the 6th. Wow, we got blown out at the end there. Dang. All right, chat. We got Origins, some Joy of Baseball, and some Midnight left. That's all 3. Let me grab some top loaders real quick. I got to open a fresh case of them. All right. Jake gets back from injury, lighting it up in AAA. Did he ever get called up and get hurt, or was he always AAA? Guess team for the first rookie, chat, while I'm putting these top loaders in. 2 teams. All right. AG and Roger liking the Vikes here. Here we go. Let's get our 3 packs out. This is one of my favorites. These disappeared for a while. They came out, sold out. We were breaking them pretty regularly, and they just straight vanished. And they finally found some resurface. But they're such a good looking card. 1, 2, 2, 3, and 3. Alexa, give me a random number between 1 and 2.
Here's a number between 1 and 2. It's 1.
1. There we go. 1,500 givvies. Think Tank starting up. I should have an announcement Monday or Tuesday on 1,500. On the plans for it and everything. Dates and all that fun stuff. Should be ready. Be ready. I got Dan. I've been talking with Danny. eBay. I couldn't handle all that in Discord. It'd be too much happening at the same time. I will give eBay a thumbs up there. It helps manage the chaos a little bit. All right. I love me some Origins, Jordan. AK. Sutton. Malik Neighbors. Nice one, Giants. Estime. Love the all-whites. Brian Thomas Jr., Jaguars. And Ray Davis for the Buffalo Billy Willies. No, he hasn't been in the MLB yet. Was probably going to go and then got hurt. Okay. So he'll be up soon. Especially if he's tearing it up now. It'd be cool to do, but I can barely manage getting through a 100 celebration break as it is now with eBay, and they're just giving me names, and I just have to copy and paste them over. Cooper Kupp, Travis Etienne, Bucky, nice one, Bucks, Brock Bowers, Beast. Bucks. Jalen McMillan. Roman Wilson for the Steelers. Oh, man, let me roll through those top friends. All right. Put me in a hospital. All right. Calvin Ridley, Aaron Jones, Derrick Henry, Malachi Corley, Drake May for the Patriots, another Malachi Corley on the OG. Great set. Such good looking cards. Even the inserts are clean. Such a good design on Origins, man. Such a good design. What in the world? Where's my stacks up? Oh, no, it didn't. There we go. Oh, I missed that. Pat's card. There's the Drake finally. We got one. All right. What we just do? We're doing some Joy Up Baseball. See if we got anything left in here. The final 2 packs out of Bobby Ross. Out of Mr. Bobby Ross. First rookie card, chat. 2 teams. Here we go. Bobby Ross, and then we'll finish it off with some Midnight tonight. Ben, brother! Saw, my man! Oh, show Ben? Okay. This is what AG sent me at the start of the break. Awesome. I think it's been 5 weeks on Bob Ross. This might be the 6th. Because we were supposed to, yeah, it would have been last Sunday, it would have been 5. Actually, no, it would be 5 because I got married beginning of the month. So I came back the 2nd week. Here we go, chat. Here we go. I got a chipper. Jeter. Frank the Big Hurt. Strider. Jazz Chisholm. We haven't got a single one of the Bob Ross Afro cards yet. We're due for one. Yuri. Marlins giveaway winners. Freddie Freeman. Hunter Pence. I've not seen that one yet. Hunter Pence. Diaz for the Reds. Joey Menez. Nationals are crushing that clump. Anthony Volpe for the Yankees. Peaks of power. And what is this? Out of 10. John Smoltz for the Atlanta Braves. There we go. Woo. Oh my goodness. Smoltzy out of 10. We do it again. Really? Jimmy, what are you just transporting organs still? That's a weird way to say it. No, I got lightheaded. I had to lean over. I'll bang it here in a second. Braves tonight are Roger. Man, out of 10, still lurking. Hold on. There we are. AG gets the free pack. That's a sweet one, man. I was trying to see what the card was out of, and I accidentally previewed Braves. I didn't know where they were going to number it at. Because the red I hadn't seen yet. I was like, that's got to be somewhat low. Man. Beautiful out of 10. Out of Bob Ross. That's awesome. Our last pack of Bobby Ross. Mr. Tony Gwynn. Ariza. Milky, give me one Afro Bob Ross card. Come on. That would have been the one. J-Rod's all. He got the Trident and the Bob Ross, and that's not him. Michael Harris, Braves. Taj Bradley for the Rays. Beautiful. Lindor. I think he has a one too with the Afro. George Springer. Vaughn Gray, Atlanta. Holy cow. Mike Yastrzemski. Missed. Oh! The Orioles. Bang! Afro Gunnar Henderson short print on the rookie. And one more. Jordan Walker for the Cardinals on the budding talents. Man! No, not a single person had an offer on the Orioles. AG took him on the floor. AG, there we go, brother. Oh my goodness. Gunnar Henderson, Afro, Bob Ross, short print. Jordan Walker, Cardinals. Jeff, there you are, brother. Budding talents. Gunner's one of the biggest rookies from 2023, too. That's awesome. That is awesome. Out of 10 in a short print was still lurking for us. And then a Michael Harris for the Atlanta Braves. All right. Beautiful. I mean, honestly, for the last quarter with not having any of the autos remaining, out of 10, and the gunner with the afro, solid. Very, very solid last quarter right there. All right. Midnight is up. First team to get an autograph, chat. Guess 2 teams. Let's see what we can cook up right here. Did I finish my drink? I think I did. Man. Guess 2 teams. First autograph, chat. Oh my God. Hey, AG. Oh, you just did the same thing I did. We might want to look at that for PSA, my friend. Gunnar Henderson, if graded a 10, is selling for like $450. Actually 521 as well. That's awesome. That is incredible. Do you want to look at it for PSA? Now, if we actually, it might work for bulk. Let's see what the last couple finishes were on sold and completed. Yeah. So the last sold PSA did 440. So it would check for bulk because it's under 500. So it'd only be 35 and not like 100 to get graded. That's awesome. And the Smoltzy out of 10. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Rams and whatever AG says. All right. Beautiful box. I like how they even sparkled the box on the inside like midnight. Just such a good job. Attention to detail. Here we go. Nobody's dibs on the midnight box. If you want it, it's yours. All right. There we go. See which way is front. AG might have just taken this one. But I will have more. I've got, I think, 2 more midnight boxes in stock for Sunday's breaks. I can give it to Bill. Okay, we can do that. I'll have more of these as well. I've got at least 2 more coming. Or 2 more here. 2 more breaks coming. Let's see what we get here. First auto's the giveaway. On top, we got a Mr. Ladd McConkey. I brag about this guy a lot. I love his game. Great slot for the Chargers. Going front and center on the podium with a gunner and out of 10. Yo! Rob Gronkowski! Bucks! Jeff! Out of 35! Tampa! I don't think I've ever pulled a Rob Gronkowski autograph. Yo! The Bucks have been rolling! Bing bong! Rob Gronkowski for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Jeff, my man. That's cool. And Bucks are the giveaway winner. Roger free pack winner. Out of 35. Wow, that's a cool parallel. Looks like midnight. Looks like stars. That's awesome. All right, what we got next? Terrion Arnold for the Detroit Lions. Mr. AG with the floor pickup right there. Look at this red. Such a good design. Even like the grid on the ground is super cool. 6 out of 99. We should have one more. What? What is that up next? Hold on. Okay, hold on. No. Lions! Back to back. Terrion Arnold for the Lions. AG's getting a rainbow. I've never seen that. I've seen the same team, but not the same player. Back to back for the Detroit Lions. Now, I don't know what this next one coming up is. I saw a little bit of it, and it looks insane. Brock Bowers, like a half shadow. That's sweet. I have no idea the name of this parallel. Not a clue. Raiders. Brocky Bowers. That's sick. With the Raiders black and silver and black, that's fire. Raj, there you go, man. Is it? I saw the name. Hold on. It was Moonfall. Hold on. Hold on. Moonfall Midnight. No, it's not a Moonfall. What is the name of it? Unless they changed Moonfall out of changed it, and these are out of composite. I'm curious. That's a sick card. That's beautiful. We got two more. For the Dolphins out of 149. That's a sick looking parallel. Like the yellow outline. Jalen Wright. Twilight. Dude, that's sick. We got one more. Bucky. Lunar Tide for that's sick. Out of 50, I think it's an orange. I almost said gold, but I think it's more of an orange. Dude, the Tampa Bay Bucks are just on fire this week. Look at that, Jeff. There you go, brother. 6 out of 50. Bucks absolutely crushing down the stretch. Oh my goodness. I got more midnight for next week. I've got a lot of it. It's a very, very fun rip. That is cool. Jeff, Lunar Tide. The Rob Gronkowski. I'm not sure what happened with the double Lions, but hey, we'll take it. Double Terrion Arnold, 1 out of 99, won the base. Out of 10, John Smoltz for the Braves. Gunnar Henderson on the short print afro. Bill, I already saw it. I had a buddy text it to me. I'm refusing to look at it or acknowledge it. I'm refusing to acknowledge it. I've seen it, but I'm not acknowledging that it exists. It's photoshopped. It's all AI. It's all AI. It was called a Twilight, right, Roger? And Twilight. Dude, I told you guys. The nights we struggle to fill or eating it, we pull some of the coolest ones. We pull some of the best cards. Yeah. SSP, case hit, rookie, Twilight, Brock Bowers. Isn't that awesome? We're going to look at it for PSA. We'll do it right now. Everybody's here. So I like having people here because they can also see stuff I don't see. Bill, have a great night, my man. At 205. Wow. Wow. So between 2 cards, and not even including the out of 10, we're at like, if this pulls a PSA 10, $700 worth of cards. Okay, yeah, we can take a look at it. Absolutely. AG, you ready? Ready to go on the chopping block, brother? In the past, these have graded really well. Great corner. Because they're paper-based and not chrome-based, there's not as much work I can do if there is damage. AG, I like what we're doing right now. I like the dance floor. I'm loving the dance floor right now. Holy smokes. Centering. It's a tick left, but I think it still falls in 55-45. I don't think it's even really that close to 55-45. I think it's like, at best, 52-48. If there's something on the back, I'm going to throw up because that front... I don't think it's even a debate. Maybe a little wipe. It's just my finger oil. That just needs a wipe down. I think that's... Yeah. That's perfect. If that doesn't get a PSA 10, they hate Gunnar Henderson. To me, unless the centering... Let me check centering on back. No, centering on back's even better than the front. Yeah. I think that's 100% the move. We got to send it. We got to let that dog hunt. PSA, AG, 35 AG. It should fall under the bulk. Because the most recent sales were just under 500, which is literally the perfect thing. And then we want to look at the Brock Bowers as well. SSP, case hit. It is a slightly thicker card, which, you know, they always tend to grade worse. They hate to grade thicker cards. But you never know. You could have a perfect one right here. Get that camera to swap. Little line right there. Great corners and edges so far. Ignore my fingerprint. It'll get wiped off. Let's get this light right here. Your corners and edges are phenomenal. Centering, I think, is like almost an automatic. Oh, we can look at the back. Centering's great. Maybe a tick right. Little bitty dink up there on the top left-hand corner. If this was a regular standard size card, I say it's I would say it's got a phenomenal shot at a 10. Depending on that little scratch mark right there, how that cleans up. Because it's slightly thicker, the chance of a 10 just diminishes a little bit, but it's good. Your corners and edges are great. The centering on the front, I don't know how they'll grade it because there's no like bars or lines. It's just simply a photo. I want to check these back corners one more time. Roger, what are you thinking, brother? I think you have... to say you don't have... I think you have a shot. I think you got a shot at a 10. Let's just send it and see what happens. Let's do it. And this batch is about to go out. I'm waiting on cards from AG to come in the mail. me see if I can clean that one spot. And then AG, did you send yet? So 35 Roger, 35 AG, and then I'll get these sent out with the next batch. They should be there. Perfect. Perfect. And then I'll mark them as paid and get them ready in the next batch. That's sick, man. I brought it up early in the break. I said the nights we can barely get their fill, we hit some of the coolest cards. Absolutely. Thank you for grabbing some teams tonight, man. Thank you. All right, let's recap now. Dude, Rob Gronkowski is a sick auto, too. Beautiful cards, guys. Beautiful hits right there. Thank you. Zoom it out. A banger. Final fourth of Bob Ross. I shouldn't be zoomed in. You guys are messing with me. I can see it. I'm on 1x zoom. Right? Did my stream? Well, they wouldn't really hear me. Okay. You can't beat that, AG. Floor offer, $500 card. That's what I'm talking about right there. Here we go. Brian Thomas Jr. or Elvis Martinez, Jacob Wilson, Bullard, Duran, Cal Raleigh, Kirby Puckett, Hunter Brown. And he had the Lions. Yeah. Were Lions floor as well? I believe they were. It was Lions, Jets, and like two more, I believe. Corley, Brian Thomas Jr., Wyatt Langford, Tanner Babee, Bucky, Binge, Drake London, Cooper, 5 out of 5. Carolina, Bryce Young, Vargas, Mazataka, Swifty on the short print, Bucky Irving, Buck's just an absolute crushing night. Geloff, Bowers, great night for the Raiders too, man. Ray Davis, Cobb Hightower, Maddock, Nate Wiggins, Reed Detmers out of 20. 420, by the way, on the auto. O'Neal Cruz, Seiya Suzuki, Duran, Moreno, Matt Mervis, Juan Soto short print, Stephon Diggs, Bucky Irving, Worthy, Brooks, Henry Davis, Mookie Betts, Hernandez, Carson Williams, Jacob Wilson, Deshaun Watson, McKinney, John Hillsley, we went through it, I already forgot. Luis Gill, CJ Stroud out of 50, Matt McClain, Babe Ruth, Josh Jung, Owen White, great night for the Rangers, Austin Martin, Bobby Witt, silver rookie, O'Neal Cruz, John Helsley again. Got Roger's payment. Thank you, Roger. Cade, Amaya, Rodriguez, Adley, Labou, Derrick Henry lighted up, LaFoya, Sheehan, Yamamoto, Mason Wynn, Yori, Drake May, McMillan, Volpe, peaks of power, John Smolt, 7 out of 10, Roger, great scoop, Walker, beautiful, Corley, Wilson, Michael Harris, Tosh Bradley, Hunter Pence, Jalen Wright, and we're not even done. I thought that was the last stack. Vaughn Grissom. That's a sick Bucky. Out of 50, Lunar Tide, just beautiful. Lad McConkey, Joey Menez, Malik Neighbors, McGongle, Reptile, Nate Wiggins, Otto, Terrion Arnold, and then a Rob Gronkowski, the party animal. Chat, that's all we got tonight. I'll have Discord breaks for next Sunday opened up on Monday. Open them up tomorrow night. I'll post a post so you guys know when they're going live. Next week, we're going to have more midnight football because it's just been awesome. We've not had anything bad out of it. I've enjoyed every single rip. And then we'll have dynamic duels. We'll have some 2020 football and some other great things going down. Be sure to check those out. Be a light in a dark world. Make somebody smile. Thunder and 7. Have a great night. Peace.